Alright, so I'm a bit late to this whole Dead Space 3 thing, just like I was late to GTA 5 and probably much more. Um, but playing it co-op reminded me of the whole issue of microtransactions. And I was just a bystander when it all went down, and I really didn't have any interest in Dead Space as a whole, simply because horror's not my deal. But I'm playing it co-op with Craig, and I thought, what, I'll talk about it because now it's been put into my head. So, microtransactions in general, I don't really agree with because I just don't like. I don't like it. But I was looking up the how to the exploit on getting the resources for free, not having to buy any of the stuff to fully upgrade or whatever you do. I'm not far enough in the game to fully appreciate the issue of resources yet. I haven't delved into the customization at all, really. But when I was looking up that exploit, so I knew how to do it. There was a question that I saw, and it was, is it ethical to exploit to get around the need for the paywalls, for the microtransactions? And my retort to that would be, is it ethical for a company that has put out a game, a full product that a user has purchased with their money, is it ethical to then get that base money and then proceed to gouge them further for more money for not even additional content, but content that's already in the game, but made scarce so that you can make them pay? Is that ethical? In my personal opinion, no. So I applaud this glitch. Not every game has this kind of option to get around it, and it's BS. But for this game, they tried to put a resource that is easily farmable behind a paywall, and people found out, and I don't think too many people have purchased the resources. So, yeah. But, I mean, just in general, like, DLCs, if they're other DLCs, I'm generally okay with, but there are limits and what have you. But I won't. It's a big topic. I'm not going to go into all of it. But it's not even like it's extra content at all. It's just stuff that's already in the game, but that's more of it is held behind a paywall. Like, you intentionally made it scarce so that people would have to pay if they wanted, all the upgrades or all of the other stuff, whatever the hell, Like, that's just scummy. Like, games of old, NES games, Mega Drive, Game Gear, games on PS2, PS1, N64, all these other games never had any DLC, and they certainly never had any microtransactions. None of the content was held behind a paywall. What you bought was what you got. You bought a full game, you got a full game. Nowadays, when you buy a full game, you may not even buy a full game. You may just buy a piece of the game and have to buy another piece of it later. I'm just not about that, that's all. But what I'm not about is just, again, putting content that's already in it behind a paywall. That's just not right. But yeah, I mean, it's just, ugh. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that, and microtransactions in general I don't really like. So, but yeah, that's all I really had to say about that. So, yeah, I'm out. Bye.